All right, Alico 3, let's do an SGC order, 70 to 90 cards. Lots of nines, the grades, I think they were fair, but this wasn't the most impressive order, but there are some cool cards to see. So let's sift through these ones. 3-week turnaround time, which is pretty consistent with what they've been doing. Nick Chubb. Got the Peyton Manning. Definitely not an impressive grade on the Manning. This Saquon got a 9.5. That's the, could be the SP. I'm honestly not sure. But 2018 Contenders ticket. Of course, on my orders, I tell them no autographs. Just don't like the look of it. Steven Jackson gets a 9.5. That's the 04 BC base print 199. Bo. 86 Donruss, the rookies. Pull from a box set. I think there's a Bonds in here too. Somewhere. Here's Bonds. Cards like these two, I was hoping for a 9 or a 9.5 on. It's just because it's grading's so expensive now. The Edge Spa in an 8. Holt Best. That's the locker room motto in a 9. Maddox box set card. Interesting card. Tough card too. Tough to get it centered and in clean condition, but it's in the same set as the Bo and the McGuire, which are on the front and back, so there's usually dinged up. Shaq. That's the 92 Topps gold. I was looking for a 9, but the centering right to left isn't great on that one. Suggs with the 9. That's the 03 BC X Fractor. Topps Pro Debut Trout. 2011 in a 9. There's a Curry here too. Curry star rookie in a 9.5. Not sure the value on this one. I'd guess $300. Just throwing a number out there. PSA 10's got to be a couple thousand. This is the Heritage. It's like the Chrome. They call it the Retro Fractor, but it's just like a Chrome. The base one's out of 2001. This one's out of 556. So I don't know why they chose the 556, but pretty random. Stardate 2001 Manning, just a cool insert from 98. These got pretty hot during the pandemic. I think 10s were going for a couple thousand. I know 9s have cooled off a lot. This is probably like $150 now. This Shot Alexander didn't do that great. I think it had some scratching. It's a little off-centered. So, but I mean that's a rare card. Think if they had a Brady of this card, how much it'd be worth? The Brady refractor to 150 out of Topps Chrome. That card would be huge. Fleer Durant gets a 9.5. Just your base Durant Fleer. I mean, pretty much all these cards have cooled off. Mere Gold Sean gets an 8.5. So that's a rare Sean to 40. I just like the backs that were great. Probably not Hall of Famers, but they were solid backs during that era. Jamal Lewis, Shot Alexander. Platinum Medallion, that's the Wade. That's out of 100, so. Let me scoot these over. The stack's gonna fall. Vic Gold. This is one I thought was an 8 or 8.5, but I wanted to get it graded just because it's the gold. If this was a raw example, I probably would have just thrown it in auction because it's an 8 to 8.5 condition, and probably wouldn't be worth graded if it was just the base. Mahomes. That's the Donruss. It's tough to get anything higher than a 9 on these because there's always some type of chipping on this card. But that's the rated rookie. We've got Bowman, Peterson. Somewhat of a tough set. Chipping issues and centering issues, but that one got a 9, which is actually pretty good for that set. Same goes for this. This is the same style of card with the black that chips easily, top to bottom center, and can be off with this one too. So the Mauer and a 9 from O2 Bowman. You guys have seen these a lot over the years. So this Bowman Peyton 9.5. Star rookie Randy Johnson. Cool card. It's so underrated. I think you can get this card raw for like $3, which is crazy, but they did print a lot of them, and I don't know how huge a market Randy Johnson has. Gold medallion Seymour 100, 8.5. I mean, nothing crazy special there, but if I go to sell it, it's just nice to have it graded. 8.5 should sell for just a tad over raw, for SGC at least. Young Guns Hughes, I mean, this isn't very good for a ultra modern card like this. This one I thought could inch higher towards a 9. It just got a little white speck on the top right. That's the Otani Gold from Series 2. This one did well. So Calvin Blue. Good shine too. 07 TC Blue in a 10. Off-centered Rogers. This one could have maybe been a weak 9, but I think 8.5 is pretty accurate. So, I mean, I think the grades are really good. Whoever graded these did a good job. Tradition LeBron 9.5. These have just really fallen off a cliff in all forms. Raw, PSA, SGC. But the Fleer Tradition 9.5 LeBron. We got the Moss Refractor. I think this was a PSA 8 that I thought should have been a 9. So I just snapped it out and got an accurate grade. BC. That's a superimposed image of LT, but that's the BC rookie out of 1999. 8.5. Griffey, box set card. What's this worth in a 9? Probably $25. So I mean, it's almost not even worth it to send it. Card like that and get a 9. You're looking for a 9.5 or 10 on those junk wax rookies at this point. Back in the day, I mean, you could get by getting 8s and 9s and be fine. But now it's just it's getting tougher because the price of grading so high and the market's collapsed so much that it doesn't make sense to send in most cards. 86, 87 Barkley and an 8.5. It's pretty good. Fantastic photo that they used for that card. Got the Ovechkin MVP. I got one of these in my store sitting there at like $240. It's been sitting there a while, so maybe drop the price on that. And that card's probably worth around $200, I'd guess. Which it's really not the easiest set. It's not the toughest, but I've gone through a lot of copies of that card and ran into a lot that were like 8s and 7s, so it's not a gimme. Alright, this Kane didn't do that good. I mean, it's a thicker card, so you can't expect too much, but it's the Ultimate Debuts thread. I'm sure PSA would 6 or 7 this. Out of 50. It's got a sweet patch, though, so I thought I should grade it. SPX Edge in a 9. Kind of neat. That's 11 Spa Julio, just the jersey 9.5. Print on that's $2.99. This Derek did pretty well, but again, the value on this is probably $30 maybe. I honestly don't know, but score Derek Thomas rookie. Star rookie in a 9. These were close to 1,000 in PSA 9 form at one point. I think this card now sits around 500 to 600 in an SGC and maybe 750 in a PSA. So the Star rookie, we got the Aurora, which I haven't done too well on these Auroras over the last couple of years, but this one got an 8.5, which is, I guess, okay. I'll probably run it in auction. Peyton Best. Probably a 70 to 90, 70 to 100, I would guess, is the value on that card. Pacific, just an impossible set. An 8.5 is actually pretty good on this card, but so 8.5 on Pacific Brady. It is challenging to send that set in, though. You got the Sean Spa, gets a 9. That's pretty good. Breeze Spa, another 9. This is it's an interesting card. It's not worth much for how good a player he was. You can get that Spa raw for like $200, which is really crazy. The Rivers $2.99. That's the Spa. This was sitting in my box for a long time. It was sitting in a top loader because I just thought it was like an 8 or an 8.5, so I wasn't gonna send it in. But then I saw what it was worth raw, and I was like, oh, I'll send it in. Maybe it'll get a 9 or something. But it got an 8.5, so it's actual game jersey, I think, from 2003. So it's a pretty early Brady. It's Ultimate Collection. Just a Chief card. I don't know if the L have that print across the front, but this Larry got a 9. Gold X Factor to 101. This card's typically off-centered. He's on the photo with the tight end. This has a cool patch. So the Phenoms Cal. That's the out of 99. Brady Ultra gets an 8. So nothing too great there. Got the Edge rookie preview auto in a 9. Rookies and Stars Lynch. Another star rookie. This one got an 8.5. This card's around $500, I think. Here's a score. I always struggle with score. Okay, picked this up raw and I thought it looked really good. But it's the Mirror Gold Rivers from 04 certified. It's the 25. This is a second year Moss. It's on card. It looked okay. This is about the grade I thought it would get. Ortiz. That's a second year Bowman auto. Blue ink. I think there's gold inks and stuff. This is the biggest card in the order right here. It got a 6. I thought it was a 7. So I just sent it to SGC and got a 7. So is there a value uptick on that? I don't know. Maybe. But it probably about the same value, but I just thought it was a 7. So score rookie preview auto Brady. It's got some scratching, it's got some imperfections, but I think it's accurately graded now. Julio SPX. It's kind of a tough set. There's always chipping on that front left bottom corner, but the Stafford Ultimate to 99 gets an 8.5. Wade SPX in a 9.5. That's out of 750, just like the LeBron. So pretty good card right there. Durant. This was one that I thought was an 8. Pros and Prospects Brady. This is a great card. I think PSA 10s were going close to like 9 or 10,000 at one point. Not sure the current value of it. Ultimate Peterson in a 9. Vic Gold. That's the 01 Gold. It's got the same number as the patch one. Number 91. 9 on that one. Game Time Pujols in a 9. Vic Best 9. There's some big cards in here at the end. Rogers Bowman Chrome is a huge card. Gets a 9. Sweet Cane card. 07 Ultimate 9.5. Vic SPX. I've gotten a lot of 8.5s on this card recently. There's just always some chipping on these ones. This example was pretty good though. Good enough for me to actually send in. The Breeze EX 8.5. Pretty rough. It's a good auction candidate. Cards like that where there's probably not an established market, I usually just auction them. Carmelo Anthony Refractor. This one had great centering. I thought I had a chance at a 10. It's a little off top to bottom maybe. But that's a neat card. We got the gold medallion of LT from 01 Ultra. This one got a 7, and I just didn't make any sense. I thought it was like an 8.5 or a 9, so I just snapped it out. But I think now it's accurate. Got the Rogers Ultimate in a 9. So there are some pretty big cards. I almost forgot about the back half of this order. But there's the Ultimate in a 9. You don't see this card pop up much at all. There's a couple on eBay right now. SPX. SPX Brady here with an 8.5. It's pretty solid. Print on that's $13.50. And then this one, the Rogers Contenders. Just graded so harshly. 7. Kind of had it as an 8, 8.5. So Contenders, it's got a little white on the back right there. So it's definitely not a 9, but it's in that 8, 8.5 range. So Ticket, let's don't see how it drops to a 7. It's not following the scale at all. Closeout time. Close out with Vic, I guess. And a 10 on the debut, which is a great photo, cool set with on-card autos and numbered rookies. So the Vic debut is going to close us out. The order was good. There's a lot of 8.5s and 9s, but can't have 10s on every card. I mean, if they don't deserve a 10, you don't give it a 10. So that's it. Take care. I'm out.